Hello everybody, it's MasterPig360, and in today's video we are going to be showing you the best build to solo Nightmare 4 with Magic, so you can become the Queen of Limbo. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get straight into this awesome Magic build. Okay, let's go over her abilities first. So, actually no, we'll go over her tree, her skill tree. We're going to go down an all red path. We're going to use her base form in order to beat Nightmare 4. Okay, now for her abilities. For her ultimate, you're going to want Mortal Will. This is so you can't use your ultimate, but you get a damage boost and a damage reduction boost. And then, instead of Umbral Incursion, you're going to want to just use Limbo Step. And then the last one, instead of Stepping Disc or Reaper's Revolve, you're going to want to use Demonic Barrier. Okay, now we got our magic set up. You're probably wondering what cards we're going to look for. So you're going to need a lot of damage received minus Moonlight Protection. You're going to need a good amount of Vitality boost, some Power Surge, and Vampiric Vitality you are going to want to get as soon as you can. Now, since we went down a red skill tree, we are going to be building her red form mostly, and the only card we're really going to want to not get too much is Mark Detonation. We're going to be getting a lot more Power Surges rather than Mark Detonation, so keep that in mind. And we're going to be buying like almost all of these red cards. If this worries you guys, don't worry. We're going to be helping you along the way, so stay tuned. Alright, now that we know what we're looking for and what build we have, we are ready to start the game. Alright guys, so we have a little special technique what we like to do. We like to get something really good like this. Maybe one more thing like this. And we will try our best to duplicate them. That's not bad cards for our build though. Neither are those. Okay, that's not great. So we didn't duplicate or really get what we wanted, so we're just gonna leave and rejoin. No penalty, just go straight back in. Alright, so we got a good card straight off the bat, and range, that's the highest range we can buy, and a full moon power. So we might not actually duplicate. We'll try one time. And beautiful. We'll try one more time since we got a beautiful... Okay, Healing Grace. And beautiful. So that's all we're gonna need. Let's continue buying stuff. Normally, we're going to want to get some Limbo conversion rate, as you will get your abilities back quicker. Damage and Mark Detonation. Mark Detonation and damage. Arcane Soul Sword. Innate Slash. We'll get some Vitality boost early on, but we don't want to stack up too much on it. We're going to want to always buy Moonlight Protection. Soul Surge. Yes, buy that. It's attack speed. I'm going to buy that. And then we're going to get the 2 damages and start the game. Now you see in the left, I have 110 red and 44 blue. Anything above 75 red is a solid start. So I would like to warn you guys that Magic starts off slow, and since I have no Vampiric Vitality, this is going to be a little struggle, so you're going to want to be careful. Like that. If you're not careful, you will die. So as you guys can see, Vampiric Vitality is very important for Magic. Luckily, we got a strong Magic build to start off with, but Magic starts off really slow. Like, this is like the best it's going to get with Magic. Alright, now we have to buy more cards. I don't know why I got in there. Let's get one Devouring Sigil. And we could have bought that Moonlight Protection, but we're going to buy all 3 of those cards next time around. They're all cards we need. Now we have the Throwers coming out. These guys will be a big pain for you, so you're going to want to run around and try to focus them. Especially the green ones. As you can see, we have no Siphon, so we have to be very careful. We're going to go back and get our Healing Graces. Just because, to be extra safe. Waves 2, done just like that. So these are all good cards. We'll refresh, and we got another 2 good cards. Never buy a blue card, because we will never need it for this build. As you can see, we're focusing the green guys. I'm on 700 HP here, guys. As you can tell, I'm struggling a little bit. So yeah, you guys need that Vampiric Vitality as soon as you can. Alright, it's wave 4, and I'm using my demons as distractions so I can manage to circle the enemies and chop them down. So I'll use my demon, and then use another demon, and you'll see they'll all change their target priority to the demon. Ouch, that hurt, but we can always do this. Okay, or die. That works too. Make sure you guys stack up on your moon revives, because you don't want to have to restart your entire run because of one simple mistake. And just like that, we beat waves 1 through 4. Alright, now we've got to get a vampiric vitality at least sometime. Like I told you guys, you aren't going to want a whole lot of marked detonation, so be careful, but devouring sigil is good for the build. And primordial frost will help you out, so get, I don't know, maybe 10 of that. Buy it like 2 times, 3 times at most. Arcane armor, you're going to want to always buy in these early waves. We'll get the large vitality boost, so we have sustain. That's a really good ability for our build, so let's get that. Attack speed is always nice. We don't want to get the golden primordial frost because we're not getting it for the extra damage, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I missed a moonlight protection, but like I said, guys, you're going to want to always buy moonlight protection. I'm just an idiot. And that'll be our last primordial frost of the game. So for Namor, once you break his big squid, you're going to want to stop attacking him, or he will block the damage and he won't come down as quick as he should. So I'm going around chopping everybody up. The big squid died and I stopped attacking for a split second. Now I haven't gotten any vampiric vitality, so I may be cooked. I did not prepare. You definitely need vampiric vitality by Namor. I'm just an idiot. I'm actually really mad at myself that I did that. But guys, don't make the same mistake as me, because I'm about to really struggle here. You'll see in a second. Or I guess my build is strong, at least. I don't know what's exactly going on, but we'll get all the little enemies to attack those guys. And there we go. We beat him. Luckily, because our build is so powerful, but we really need vampiric vitality. We're not going to get marked detonation, and here we go. Mint. That's all we needed. We'll get some attack range, because attack range is very needed early on. This is attack range again. Damage received. Let's refresh. 2 damage received and damage dealt. We want all of those, so we're not going to spin. Alright, here you see we start wave 6. It's pretty easy. We're just going to want to play in this corner and chop everybody up. Alright, pretty easy. Get those damage reductions and that damage dealt. And of course we got the Devouring Sigil, because that's a good card for our build. It also gives us some damage reduction. Uh-oh. Alright, we have a lot of enemies coming out now in wave 7, so we just backed up. Chop all these little guys up in the back, and then we just switch back to the sentinels. We have good range already. This is why range is very important in the early games, early rounds. Let's see, damage dealt, damage reduction, sure, and vampiric vitality, exactly what we need. Alright, it's wave 8, and you see our build is performing pretty well. If you don't get as lucky, it might not perform as well, but that's okay, guys. You can still beat it. As you can see, got 6 revives, so even if we die again, we will be okay. Some damage dealt. Attack range and damage, it's very nice. And then a big damage card. Beautiful. Okay, wave 9, I believe a lot of fire zombies come out. So we're going to want to be a little more careful. But as you can see, our primordial frost is putting in the work. So we get a chance for them to freeze a little bit every time we hit them. That's pretty helpful, guys. Look at them all freezing in the back. Holy explosions. And now these little guys are just easy to clean up. And just like that, we beat wave 9. Now we've got to upgrade. Oop, I wonder what I skipped. Okay. We're going to get one more Vampiric Vitality because obviously that's one of the most important cards. We're going to get attack range, more attack range. Beautiful. Damage dealt because we are still building our damage and having more Vampiric Vitality. We cannot complain. So we're going to get innate slash. Like I told you, you don't want a whole lot of mark detonation. This is just damage, so I don't mind getting that. A power surge is nice. We'll get one more mark detonation and a vitality boost. Innate slash, which is just damage. Damage dealt. Attack range. We're still building our range right now, guys. I know it's wave 10, but our range is just not there. And we just bought 2 health cards because we only have 4k without overhealth. So... now, damage received and Limbo's Might conversion rate, we want both of those. Our Limbo's Might conversion rate is not that good right now. We bought both those Moonlight Protections. And that's a Power Surge. That's great. So let's get that. 2 Mark Detonations, but we don't really want that, to be honest. Save our money. Get that Power Surge. Ooh, double Power Surges. Don't mind if we do. We'll skip that. We'll get that range, though, because, you know, we're still building our range. We're getting good damage protection, so can't complain in that department. A little more range and a power surge to end it off. Alright, now we're on Wanda. Of course, the Sentinels are going to come out, but just ignore that. I think you can go in your portal to avoid that. I'm not sure. But we have good enough damage reduction to live right now. Her magic missiles don't kill us, which is beautiful. And we're just going to chop her down. And our range is getting pretty good. As you can see, we're attacking all of these guys, and we're not even super close. So we're going to be maxing out our range soon, but not just yet. Alright, come on, Wanda. As you can see, we can survive this because our overhealth and vampiric vitality. Alright, we got her in the bubble form. This probably doesn't matter, but I'm going to get 2 demons to help me, and that did not do nothing at all. But don't even waste your time, but... chop away at her with your sword. And just like that, she's out of her bubble. Wanda's pretty easy for the first time around. When you start struggling with bosses, it'll be like wave 15 when Namor and Wanda come in. That's when you've got to be a little more strategic. If you're not living by here, make sure you guys improve your survivability, or else you're going to suffer. We got Wanda out of her final bubble, and she is now in reality erasure. Now, since our range is long enough, we are going to break the crystal when we're just attacking Wanda. So just make sure you attack in circles, or attack her in circles. Alright, and just like that, we beat Wanda. That was pretty easy. We're still building our damage. No more mark detonation. We're done with that. Moonlight protection, of course. A little more moonlight. I won't mind. And we get moonlight and power surge. We're going to want both of those. Alright, by wave 11, this is when magic starts to become a little bit easier because your build is starting to come together. Like I told you guys earlier in the video, magic is an early game character, not an early game character. She's quite the opposite. She's a late game character. So her build starts to pick up, but you tend to struggle in the start just because, you know, she's not an early game type of character. She's got no sustain or nothing. Alright, so we buy both of those cards we were waiting on. And we got a power surge. We cannot complain about that. Alright. We're going to get another vampiric vitality, so we're up to 25% in our vampiric vitality right now. We want to aim for 30% by the end of the game. And you guys can see our build has definitely picked up. I mean, we just shredded those zombies, those sentinels, and look at this. I mean, they aren't even getting close right now. And just like that, we beat wave 14 with little to no effort. So we're going to get more damage, a little more range. After this wave, we'll probably be able to stop buying range. We're going to get some arcane armor. Some damage dealt. We have great damage going on right now. get some more range. Like I told you guys, we aren't going to want any more marked detonation. We have enough primordial frost. We already have 3. This is more damage, so don't pass on that. Get some health, because it's getting to wave 15, and we are going to need more health. So we're going to get the blue vitality boost this time around. More damage dealt. And damage received is always a card you want to buy. 450 health and the damage. Nice. So as you can see, from just purple, we have 30% damage reduction. And our last and final vampiric vitality. So now for the rest of the game, we won't have to buy it anymore. And even more moonlight protection. Oh my, we're just being blessed. Some damage. We've got decent amount of health, but not enough to stop buying it. We don't need more vampiric vitality, honestly. Get some damage for our sword and some more range. And do we have 35% on both? Purple quality 40%. I think we have 30. I think we have a lot of damage reduction. Alright, so now we've got to fight Namor and Wanda. This is where it gets a little trickier. Make sure you're in the back. Break the big squid, we let go. And then we continue attacking everything else. Once we break this big squid, we let go for a second. And we don't want to die, so we have to continue attacking. Let go when we break the big squid and attack the little ones. I could have sworn that makes Namor's health go down faster. Don't think we have quite the right process going on here, but see, we're breaking all the little squids because we can't break the big ones first. So break them, stop attacking. It's really not doing a whole lot this time around. Stop attacking, and we have overhealth, so we don't have to worry too badly. We see those little blue soul orbs flying up to Namor. That's what damages him, so we'll break the big one, let go, and then continue attacking. Focus that one, stop. Focus the big one. And then stop attacking and break all the little ones. And as we are trying to get Namor down, we're just constantly doing damage to Wanda. So don't worry about that too much. We already have Namor down to 398, which is great. And she's in her bubble and she's going to mess us up, so we're going to go get her. I honestly think I might have a little too much marked detonation. So keep that in mind, guys. But break this big squid, stop attacking. Go ahead, chop the little ones. I think he took a lot more damage that time around. And as you can see, we're just doing constant damage to Wanda while we attack Namor. Focus on this big squid. Stop attacking for a second. Continue to chop everything up. And Namor will be coming down soon, probably the same time around we get Wanda. Namor is at 320,000, so he should be coming down soon. Oh, what killed me? Okay. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, Namor is finally down. Wanda's in her bubble. We are going to want to get her in our final form as soon as we can. So she's right there with Namor. But we can break these squids and they will damage Namor. And our range is very nice, so we're hitting it all. So we're just going to focus Wanda now that Namor is down. But we're still breaking the little squids around him to do damage and trying to get hit markers on him. Okay, now she's in her final form. We'll get rid of some squids so they aren't too much of a bother. But we don't even have to focus on Wanda's crystals as they break automatically because we have a nice range. Oh, well, that one didn't, but give it slight focus so she doesn't explode on you, but just, you don't have to focus the crystals too hard. And just like that, we easily beat Namor and Wanda. Now, we don't want any more marked detonation or vampiric vitality or primordial frost. We'll take a little more range, take some power surge, take some more health for now, a little more health. Damaged out, let's see our health. We have about almost 7k. So, I think once we get to 8k, we're going to be good. Hopefully. But yeah, as you can see, my magic build has built itself up insanely. And it's really, really strong now. I'll just go over here and look, I'm chopping all of them. Just like that, we beat the wave. Let's give some more maximum health for now, and a little more damage received because we have the chance. And of course, we'll take that range. I mean, at this point, you can stop building your range, honestly. Because I hit them from here, let me see. It's really up to you guys, but my range is pretty strong, so if you think you're lacking in damage or health, start prioritizing that more. And now, after like wave 15, it's just butter and cheese with Magic. You really don't have to worry at all. You just have to make it to the final wave. So we'll get some more damage dealt, and we don't need any more range right now. So damage, vitality boost, and damage. Alright, we're on the final wave, wave 19, so I'll show you a tech with Magic. If you have enough Limbo Might conversion, you can fly with her, practically. Just attack from the sky and chop. And since our range is so long, we can hit from like almost any range. And this is a little safer for you, but it's much better in fours, but it still works just as well in singles. So not enough zombies on the map for us to be constantly flying. Oh, whoa. And as you can see, we just hit a couple times. A lot of things die, and we're not even getting hurt. We don't even have a risk of dying. All right. Now we're going to have to be ready for Wanda's, double Wanda. So we're going to need more damage and a good amount of health. So I honestly would have buy the 31s in general, but we get some extra damage, some more health. More health. We're going to need that. We should have bought that, but it's okay. We'll get bonus max health and limbo conversion rate because the bonus health helps a lot. Get damage reduction and damage dealt. That's a 10 innate sword slash, so we can't skip that. Get some health, damage reduction, health. Oh, didn't buy it, but that's an even better health. So at this point, we should be good on health. Maybe if we get one more golden health, we wouldn't mind. We're going to get one last vampiric vitality. I know I said 30, but I'm going to be safe. Get a little more range. Damage dealt. Some more damage. Damage dealt. Some more damage and maximum health. Damage. Damage dealt. Damage, and one last golden vitality boost, and we're gonna get this power surge because after that we won't be able to get anything else. So let's put it to our points to something useful. But now we have to fight double Wandas. We have 9k HP, but we get lots of overhealth, and you see, even if we get stunned, we can stop attacking for a second, go back to attacking, and we will be all right. We have good vampiric vitality rate right now, but don't go invisible on me too long, Wanda. Now, since we have super long range, it's not entirely easy to just focus on one Wanda, but it doesn't even matter. We actually want both of our Wandas to get in the final stage around the same time with Magic, so this one's a good amount lower, so just make sure you keep them pretty close to the same boat. Alright, we got our first Wanda in her bubble, and in case you guys get them in bubble at the same time, I'll show you. You can survive with this build. So we just have to focus, get one Wanda out of her bubble. And we have to move a lot because if we get frozen, then that's when it gets some troublesome. But we'll just chop away a little extra at that one. And then break this one's shield. And just like that, we've got them out of their bubble phase. Alright, so they're both in their bubble phase. This one got in a lot earlier for some reason, but we're just going to chop away at her. Get some extra damage so they're closer in health, and then we're going to turn our target priority to this Wanda in her bubble. And just keep chopping away at both the Wandas. So they're both in their bubble form right now, and we don't want to get too many near spawn in case we somehow mess up. But we got one out of our bubble, and now we just got to get this one. Oh no, don't freeze me. Alright. That one's a good amount lower, so we'll switch a little bit. But the second one gets in its bubble way quicker. Like, holy. Alright, now they're both in the bubble at the same spot. That's actually so convenient. We just get to continue chopping away at the same spot. And they're both broken, and now we're just chopping away at their health bars. Are both in their bubble once again. There's quite a gap in health here, but don't freak out. Even if you get the Wandas not there at the same time, it's not going to be killer to you. But you do want them to be close, so we're going to focus this Wanda, get her down as much as we can. But it doesn't have to be like exact. Alright, now they're more even, so we're going to switch back to this Wanda and get out of her bubble. Well, they're both in the bubble now, so we just stay here and chop away at both of them. Alright, one Wanda is in her final form, and they both are. And from here, it's just easy. You win. So, yeah, that's how you solo Nightmare 4 with Magic. Like I said, guys, it'll be a little easier if you get less marked detonation. I think I might have gone a little too much, but just watch me finish these Wandas. And just like that, we are now the Queen of Limbo. So I hope this video was able to help you guys out. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. And stay tuned for more awesome videos like this. But I'll see you guys next time. And thank you for watching.